A man is sitting in a synagogue in Capernaum, listening to a new rabbi teach. Nothing about the morning feels unusual until he opens his mouth and something inside him screams. Not in pain, in recognition. He has never spoken to this rabbi. Jesus hasn't performed a miracle in this scene yet. He hasn't even finished his sermon. And yet a voice tears out of this man that names Jesus with total certainty, a title most of the crowd sitting 3 feet away still hasn't figured out. The demons in the Gospels never once got Jesus' identity wrong. The crowds got him wrong constantly. So what did they see that the room missed? By the end of this, you'll know exactly what that spirit saw. And you might walk away wondering if you would have passed the same test. Mark sets the scene with almost no warm-up. Jesus arrives in Capernaum, a fishing town on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee, and on the Sabbath, he walks into the synagogue and starts teaching. That's it. No miracle yet, no dramatic entrance, just a young rabbi with a handful of new followers standing up to speak in a room full of ordinary people who have no idea what's about to happen. And the people are already stunned, not by power, but by authority. Mark 1:22 says they were astonished at his teaching because he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. That distinction mattered in that culture. The scribes taught by constantly citing other rabbis, stacking up quotations to justify every claim. Jesus doesn't do that. He simply speaks, and the room can feel that something has shifted. So even before anything supernatural happens, something about the way Jesus speaks is already different. People notice it. They just don't have a category for it yet. Then it happens. Mark 1:23-24 says, "A man with an unclean spirit cries out, 'What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, the Holy One of God.'" Notice what's missing here. No introduction, no debate, no slow, dawning realization building over the course of the sermon. The demon interrupts mid-teaching with a title that's already fully formed, as if it walked into that room already knowing exactly who was going to be standing at the front of it. The Greek word behind "I know" is oida, and it's worth slowing down on. Oida doesn't describe a hunch forming in real time or a suspicion gradually confirmed by watching someone closely. It describes settled, complete knowledge, the kind of knowing that already exists before the sentence even starts. This spirit isn't piecing together clues while Jesus teaches. It already knew the moment he walked through the door. Jesus hasn't proven anything to this room yet. He hasn't healed anyone. He hasn't cast out a single demon before this one. He hasn't done a single thing that would convince a skeptic sitting in the back row, and still this unclean spirit responds with more instant certainty than most of the congregation will ever reach in a lifetime of showing up. That's the detail worth sitting in. The most hostile